Hello and welcome to round 14 of the UNF1 Championship, here for the title-clinching Japanese Grand Prix at the Suzuka International Circuit. I'm ROP and I'll be taking you to the track shortly, but as the drivers go around for the formation lap, a quick reminder that the next UNF2 race will be on Sunday, December 27th at Silverstone. And boy are the F2 drivers gearing up to have a fun race at Silverstone. But if you would like to be one of those drivers, look in the description because we're always looking for new drivers, so go in the description, fill out an application, and maybe we'll see you on the track. So anyway, here's the starting grid. Well, that will do it for me. I hope you enjoyed the conclusion of the inaugural UNF1 season, and I hope you enjoy the highlights.
Yeah.
Alright, it's giving me a weird camera view.
Yeah, me too. And lights are out.
Oh, we got the delay.
And away we go. Away she goes. Well, Johnny's had an excellent start. Pepsi's trying to sneak up the inside of Freddie, and Freddie has got third of Cross. Oh, Pepsi's got Cross. Fair play to Pepsi. Pepsi giving a bit argy-bargy into that corner, but very nicely done for him. Johnny's pulled a nice little gap on manual. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And Brevin with another spin early, and I don't know if you saw that, a little cheeky start by Cross there. He tried to squeeze Freddie a little bit off the jump, and Freddie drove right up the inside of P1.
Yeah, I mean, fair play to Freddie. I mean, look at him now. He's already on the podium, you know. He's gonna, you know, save that overtake like he does so well.
And it's shaking bank 10.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe he knows that something we don't know, that it's going to rain, and he's going to try and drag the tyres out to the inter-period, which, yeah, a bit of goal hanging, they call it. Oh, and he goes around the outside of Johnny. Ooh. They're going side by side in a spoon, and what a nice overtake from Manuel there.
What a brave move.
Yeah, but it's pretty much a drag race now. Johnny's not going to give it up easily. Johnny had to back off there big time.
Mm-hmm.
And this has just allowed Freddie into the party, actually.
Yeah, Freddie's coming back in.
Freddie's saying, "Hey, can I buy a ticket now? I want a piece of this action."
I think we're going to get a pass from Cross here, coming into T1.
Oh yeah, using all of his overtake. Pepsi, sorry son, that was a good overtake there from Cross, and yeah, up to third, up to fourth even, and yeah. This battle between Freddie and Johnny is actually helping Cross. Cross's eyes are lighting up in that visor, and you know he's still got a chance today. Although does he need to win to get this championship? Does he have to win?
Based off of the way he talked the other day, he's going to win or bust this race. So as far as he's concerned, even if he doesn't have to win, that's all he's aiming for. Oh, contact!
Oh, big spin there for Johnny.
He might have got a little love tap from Freddie there, but he did a nice job recovering.
Did he have
any
wing damage? No wing damage. No wing damage. It looks. He's going to try his hardest to keep him behind, because we all know Freddie. He's a fighter, and he's not going to give up this position, whether it's first, second, third. He's not going to give it up too easily.
Yeah, he's blocking.
Yeah, he's doing some good defending, but. The power of the DRS in this game is very strong, and a good move for Cross. See him jump out second. Oh, Freddie tries to go down the inside, but yeah. DRS hasn't actually been disabled, so whether it's this sort of like light rain, it's, the dries look like they are the best tyres to go on right now.
There's no pick up a penalty.
I mean, oh, he does a fade. He fades into the pits. Good fade there from Manuel, but it doesn't full Cross. Cross has got a nice move. What a good overtake from Cross, and he's back into the lead of the race. Manuel's going to be fuming a little bit there, but, you know, Cross needs to get this championship, you know, started. Crudity goes past Toss My Salad.
Manuel's in the pits as he takes out a bollard.
Frey and Cross are staying out, and I don't know why. Maybe it's like Germany, you know, Hockenheim last season. You know, where it was like dry in some parts of the circuit. Because through these parts, yes, it doesn't look that wet compared to, you know, Sector 3, where through 130R, where it looks really soaking.
And Johnny looked like he had a puncture there on his left front.
They put the hards on. They've put the
yes,
hards
he did.
on.
Oh. Racing Point's double stacked, and he's went with the hards as he comes out and goes through Caridity there.
This could just be rain that's just good enough for the dry tyres. Cross is pulling away from Freddie, but nobody else is really troubling Freddie. You know, Freddie's into the best position, and Cross comes into the pits.
Freddie follows him.
See the stop from the Haskell. Yep. Got nothing to lose. Slowing the car right down into neutral. Oh, they're putting on the inters. Has this just screwed up Manuel and Johnny's race? Because we don't know what the fastest tyre could be.
Right.
You know, I think at this moment in time, I think the inters are looking like the favourite tyre, and obviously Johnny on board.
Alright, so everybody is on inters except Manuel, Caridity, and Johnny, and Brevin, who just now came in the pits, he'll go on inters, I assume, as well. I love watching these times come down with the inters versus the hards. It's almost like, it's almost fake, right? It's like they put the game on easy or something.
Yeah, exactly. You know, yeah, it's just a bit unfortunate there for Manuel. I think he really needs to box his car, which he does. And yeah, he must be very annoyed with himself. And he's out. He's out of the race.
Oh, Manuel.
You know, get back fighting. You know, this is the off season, but is it really the off season in the virtual racing? You know, you can always sneak on the PS4 and you know, give it a little go and yeah, try and find some new things.
Let's see here. Johnny's caught up with Noah and Frecci here as we're all starting to kind of get to the end of our interlife.
Johnny gives. Does Johnny actually have damage? Oh, that's a BWT end plate coming up, and Johnny has damage in that P6 spot, and yeah, I think he's going to be very annoyed.
Right.
I mean,
Noah's missing an end plate too.
Last week. Yeah, but I mean, this week and last week. Could he have got better results than what he actually had?
Oh, for sure.
Johnny could have had, you know, I think Johnny's had a few teething problems this year, but like you said, we're going to be better, stronger. You know, people are going to know each other, and a lovely overtake there for Johnny, just proving his strengths. If Cross didn't actually have that 3-second time penalty in Bahrain short, would that have changed things up a bit?
Right. Yeah, that's a good call.
You know, it would have been a little bit closer now.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, the gap was 16 now, but with the 7 extra points, it would have been 9.
Oh, we had some sort of incident with Johnny and Frecka there at the hairpin. The Donce is now up to 5th, so he'll win another driver of the day. I didn't catch it. We were watching Freddie, and we were talking about how awesome he's been all year, but sorry, guys. I'm sure we'll hear about this after the race.
I actually tossed my salads in AI.
Oh.
That's why he's catching him.
I didn't know that.
Well,
that explains a lot.
Donster's position. Oh no, he's back in the car, but it said AI for a second. Maybe he put it in the pause menu or something. But this is just allowed Donster to come up. Oh, that was a big glitch fight from there. Yeah, but Donster's got to go around the outside. What a move from Donster. I messaged Dylan quite a lot actually, and yeah, good overtake from him. Well done, ran the outside. And yeah, we have our winner. Yeah, Cross has won. Well done, Cross. And he crossed the line, and he's won. And he's got second place of the drivers. I mean, that's a decent year for him.
It's really not a bad year, yeah, for sure. And here comes Freddie.
Round the corner comes the champion, Freddie. A round of applause.
Freddie, our champion here. Little celebration.
Yeah, McLaren are the constructors' champions as well. So either way, it's a beautiful finish. And yeah, awesome. We'll see them up in the podium with Pepsi rounding off in P3. So good.
As Freddie does donuts to celebrate his first UNF1 championship, let's take a look at the drivers' results. Cross, you could say, won the battle by winning the race and getting his 6th win in UNF1, which is a record. Freddie won the war by winning the championship by coming home in 2nd. And Pepsi comes home in 3rd and rounds out the last step of the podium. And the Donster also deserves some credit by bringing the car home in 4th after starting last on the grid on a very tricky and very wet Japanese Grand Prix. As we take a look at the rest of the results, Paulo sadly would not be able to bring home a point for Ferrari in the final race of the season, and the Manuel and Crudity both DNF, and sadly they couldn't really get the switchover period correct, and sadly that's not going to be a strong performance for them to end the season. As Cross makes his way on the podium along with Freddie and Pepsi, let's take a look at the driver standings. Well, it's not a shock as Freddie was doing donuts that he's able to walk home with the championship, finishing 8 points ahead of Cross. Donsta wins the battle for 5th, which was a nicely contested battle throughout the season. And MFC is able to round out the last spot in the top 10 and is able just to hang on ahead of Crudity by 8 points. Speaking of Crudity, let's take a look at the rest of the standings, as Crudity having a poor result here keeps him outside the top 10 by 8 points, and the rest of the drivers will be looking for a bright spot next season. With the 2 tiers possibly, they may have some chance to be stronger. As we take a look at the Constructors' standings, McLaren will win the Constructors' Championship as well, and then will finish 28 points ahead of Haas. Plus, I've heard rumors that both drivers, Brevin and Freddie, if they're able to commit next season, they will be back together, which will be a very dynamic duo and a very threatening threat indeed. Ferrari sadly couldn't catch Racing Point for 3rd, and Red Bull is able to repass Williams for 5th. Well, that should wrap things up here. I'm ROP, and I'm glad you joined us for this season. And I know you are sad that the season ended, but UNF2 is still going strong, and UNF1 will be back January 10th, 2021, with 2 tiers and many new faces. So from all of us, have a great holiday, and I'll see you again soon.